Hi everyone. So today I'll talk about the Conference of the Birds. This is a short epic written roughly around 1146 to 1187, and it's by Farid Ud-Din Attar. This is his most celebrated poem. Its original meter easily translates into English. It's 22 syllables, a couplet rhymes, and every 11th and 22nd syllable rhymes. The English heroic couplet is 20 syllables for couplets. They rhyme at every 10th and 20th syllable. So you can see that there's definite parallels between the Attar's original Persian poem and the English heroic couplet. Familiar couplets, heroic couplets would be the Canterbury Tales, some translations of Homer and Virgil that are done by Dryden and Pope. And Attar, he was a Sunni Muslim, but also possibly a Sufi. Conference of the Birds is clearly a Sufi poem. Sufism is an esoteric, mystical form of Islam. Perhaps Sufis were so mystical back then for fear of being called heretics. Their teachings can be very elusive and are very carefully protected. I think this could even apply today. This mystical quality is what makes Sufism so appealing and relatable to outsiders. Some Sufi poems are being used to try and reduce extremism from taking root amongst young men. The frustration of young men leave them exposed to recruitment. So these types of books could help with some solace and helping them to find a healthy community. I deliberately read this text with very little to no Sufi background. I learned a bit about Muslim thought while in university, but I skipped any refreshers and I just went in with my own understanding of the mystical side of what makes us human. I just did this on purpose to see how relatable this would be just to the average general reader who may be coming into Islamic texts with little to no background. And I connected with the Allegory of the Birds and the plethora of parables. There's parables of all kinds that have all sorts of different types of wisdom. All of them stem to the human experience and just trying to find understanding about what makes us human and wisdom for how to live our lives. For the actual story, I have to say it's really rich in beauty, wisdom, universal truths, and the odd comical story. It's comical because it's so wise, and the birds are an allegory of different types of people. So just based on our own understanding of what people are like, we can easily recognize the bird-like nature in different types of people, and it would make sense. Like, this person would be an owl, that person's clearly a peacock, this person would be a hawk, and that person would be a seagull, this one's a parrot. So we can easily see the different human qualities that these birds also have. It's just the way the stories and the parables are written. The only thing that I want to say about them is they're elegant, profound, and most of them have birds. That's all I want to say about them, because I want to leave it as a surprise for you to read. And it's just absolutely beautiful, this journey that these birds go on, and the final realization they have at the end of this book. And there is a lot of beauty in this book. The language, Davis's language is absolutely amazing. The way that he crafted his translation, you can see there's a lot of love that went into it. So I definitely recommend his translation for this. So that's all. Thanks for listening. Bye everyone.